Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. And the purpose of this video, guys, is just had a recent query asking me how to trade on the lower time frames using the market scanner indicator. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys um, some few markets in a bit. I'll show you guys a few charts, but now in the beginning, I just want to show you a few things that you need to know about the market. Okay, so guys, remember the market has three behaviors that it shows us, okay? So, you have instances where the market is trending down like this, okay? And then you have instances where you have the market trending up like that, okay? And then you have instances where you have the market moving sideways, right? So, if we are looking to get trades on the lower time frames, which is your M1, which is your M5, which is your M15, okay? If you want to do that type of scalping, okay, the best way to do it is to look for uh, markets where the price is actively showing you that it's going down, and then that the price is actively showing you that it's going up. Okay, so this is actually very, very important, right? You need to get the price action correct. Okay, so we want to be trading when the market is pushing down, clearly pushing down, and want to be trading when the market is clearly pushing up. Okay. Mm, Now, another important thing that we need to do, but it's also part of the strategy. Okay, we need to pay close attention to the cloud. But anyways, let's just go to the chart so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so now we're looking at the charts. Let's just see here. Let me add my rectangle, okay, so you guys can see, right? So just a quick recap, guys, on the different indicators we have on the screen. So here, guys, you can see this is the market scanner over there, okay? And then we've got the cloud indicator right there, okay? We've got the moving average, which is our stop loss line, and then we have our arrows, okay, with our up and down arrows, which show us to enter, right? So what we're gonna do, guys, if our intention is to trade on the lower time frames, okay, we're firstly gonna leave the scanner at the default settings, right? The ones that we put on setup, okay? And then now we're just going to look at these markets, guys. We're gonna go to these charts where it tells us to buy and sell, right? And then these are the markets that we're gonna look out for. Okay, so let's just go ahead and see if we can't find a trade, right? So I just went to volatility 250, right? So as you guys can see right now, the market is pushing up, okay? That's a good sign, right? All the signs are telling us to buy here, right? We can see that the price is above the cloud, which is a good thing. You can see that the market is pushing up like this. You can see strong bullish presence over here, okay? So when you see a market like this, okay, and then you see your arrow right there telling you to buy, we're going to the next level right there. So now what we can do is you can cascade to the lower time frames. You see your 15-minute chart, 5-minute chart. You can even go to your 1-minute chart, right? And then on your 1-minute chart, you see it's giving you a clear indication that the market is going up. So typically it's the same rules, guys. It's just that the difference is when you enter the on the lower time frame, the system gives you a better stop loss level. Okay, the stop loss is smaller than what it would be on a 30-minute chart, for example, right? So if we wanted to enter into this trade, what are the qualifiers? You can see that the price is above the cloud, right? Um, the arrow has formed pointing up, and then you guys can see our stop loss line is there. So if we wanted to trade this, we would simply just open up the trade where it is, use the same rules that we always use, guys, okay? Let me just get my, right? And then you put your stop loss where it's supposed to be, right? Just like that. And then you take your take profit and you drag it to where it's supposed to be. So that's basically how you are supposed to get trades on the lower time frame. Let's have a look at another example, right? Let's just go back to the higher time frames, right? Let's see if we can't find something else that grabs our attention, okay? Here's another one, volatility 50, right? You can see on the 30-minute chart, right, our signal qualifiers are aligning, okay? You guys can see that we have the price, okay, the price is above the cloud, okay, we've got our arrow so showing that we need to buy, and then our stop loss line is over there. So on the 30-minute chart, we could enter into this trade, but then let's cascade down to the 15-minute chart, right? You can see the 15-minute chart is also saying the same thing. The 5-minute chart is saying the same thing. Look at this. The 1-minute chart is also saying the same thing, right? The price is above the cloud, and the arrow has formed. So we're just going to go ahead and open up the trade over there, put our stop loss at the stop loss line, and then we're going to go ahead and hit the take profit level. Okay, so let's just look for one more example. Look for one more example, guys, if we can find one right now. You know, let's see this one. Okay, here's another example, boom 1000 index. Okay, as you guys can see, the price is underneath the cloud. We can see that, let me just refresh this thing. We can see, okay, let's go down to the 15-minute chart. Okay, we can see that the price is underneath the cloud. We can see that the arrows are pointing down, and we're getting ready to open up the trade. So what we do is we can just simply go down to the lower time. We can just simply go down to the 1-minute chart, okay? And then we follow the same entry rules, right? So here we would just simply open up our trade, right? We would open up our trade. Let me just raise my lot size, okay? Just like this. And then we'd put our stop loss at that stop loss line. And then we can just drag our TP to the next level, just like that, okay? So that's basically how we would trade on the lower time frames, okay, guys? So it's that simple, the key thing is to look for a market which is clearly moving in a certain way, right? Just a recap, guys. Remember, the market has three behaviors. You've got it when it's trending to the downside, you've got it when it's trending to the upside, and then there's instances where it moves sideways, okay? So if you want to trade on the lower time frames, which is your 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15 minute, we want these conditions, right? When we go to the 1 minute chart, it has to, if we're getting a sell signal, the previous price action needs to look something like this, okay? And then if we have a buy signal, the previous price action should clearly show us this, okay? Because it's showing us the intent of the market, and how it intends to move, okay? But yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.